Okay, guys, we are back. I'm checking again. Yep. We're back with more of my Fun Sneaks adventures here. I don't remember what version number we started at. We're at 1.00.25 now. I did, in between games, fix those typos where there were several traps that if you tried to set them and accidentally set them off, it would say you trigged the trap instead of you triggered. That's been fixed. I fixed that. Well, let's load the game. I'll show you. I fixed. Where is it? This should be S either way. Yeah, it is down here. And I also fixed. The buried objects actually already had the code to say what are your chances of successfully digging. What it didn't have was the print command to put that on the screen, so that was an easy fix. Wild boar, man. We're a lot tougher than it is. Our hunting skill is still serving us well here. If we kill it, we'll get some boar meat out of it as well. If we can find a cooking fire, that's good for some experience. Of course we're tougher than it is. Now that I think about it, we just went up like so many millions of levels. There's uncooked boar meat. Let's look around for a cooking fire before we do anything else. Let's stay within the genre if we can. We still on that level? Yeah, we're still on the level with all the genre. I forgot. What is there a... This is an illusory wall. Serves no purpose, but is there. So is this. There might be a... Ooh. This doesn't matter, we have the all-root snake shield. There might be a secret door like here. Not seeing it though. Or here. Unknown potion. Rum. Oh. There's an illusory wall again. A lot of illusory walls in this level. That's kind of neat, eh? Let's get this gold. The only other thing up here is this. Gnomish boar. Let's hop in it. And we can just drive it right on through there. Here, we don't have to worry about leaping over that thing anymore. Not that it matters. This is a telepad. Will it teleport our gnomish boar with us if we go on it? I don't know. Nope. Oh, it does, but it doesn't immediately move the graphic. Let's note that for ourselves. Another little tiny error. It does teleport with you, but the graphic doesn't immediately move. Graphic move under. If teleport. Or I should tell it to say, you can't teleport with you. But then again, how would you get the gnomish boar back if it didn't teleport with you? Robe of useful items. We'll keep that for now. Use it once per level. It's a basic, low-power magic item. It'll generate a random, mundane item of a tool-like nature. There, we used it in one of its many pockets, its magical pockets. We found Inspirational Writings. You may use the Inspirational Writings by left-clicking it. Doing so destroys it and grants you experience points equal to your intelligence times 2. Let's hold on to that for now. It's never going to help us that much. But, we'll hold on to it. Grapes, we can eat those to get back some spell points. Unknown potion. Alright, fuck you, Genra. There's a ton of them on this level. I've never seen that many Genra before. It's crazy. Incense of meditation, let's take that in exchange for... Unknown potion. Oh, I picked the wrong thing. Although now I look at it, let's drop the small wooden shield. Take the incense of meditation. Let's reorganize. Alright. As long as the incense remains in your inventory and your magic item use skill is at least basic, you are automatically successful when praying at any shrine or altar, though each such prayer will lower its remaining use by 1. So as long as we got this, we got 100% use of any shrine or altar. Altars in particular, that'll be very useful for. Is there anything else to pick up here? Yeah, some gold. Unknown potion. Don't need this junk pile. There's still this. The snakes bite you, but you resist the poison. What do I care? Automatically resist because of our owl root shield. You know what? Let's finish it off. I want a clean sweep on these Genra. They piss me off. Look at that unjamming key in a second. Maybe I won't look at it. So when you actually try and pick a lock, do we still have the open lock spell? No, they got it. So we might need the lock picking skill, which may mean we need the unjamming key. Let's drop an unknown potion. Take this. So the unjamming key is a low power magic item. You can use it by left clicking it, provided your magic item skill is at least basic. Doing so will revert every jammed lock within 1 square to unjammed status. Each use leaves a 20% chance the unjamming key is destroyed. If we're using lockpicking skill, which we're not currently, but we're going to have to learn it now that we lost our open lock spell to the Genra. If you fail when you're trying to pick a lock, there's a 50% chance you jam the lock, which means you can't pick it anymore. But the unjamming key would then set it back to pickable status. Let me get this sweatshirt off 1 second. And that would allow us to keep lock picking, so we'll keep it for now. Not a super useful magic item, but not terrible. That's it, man. The only thing left here is the Genra. I guess I don't really want it to take my spell, so unless it shows up, let's just get out of here. Let's cast Light Healing once. And let's go down. The stairs are rotten and break beneath you. You take 8 points of damage and fall into the next level. Boom. Alright. Don't want to kill the giant ticks, of course. It'll piss Alumis off. We finally got her on our side again. Let's drink at this fountain. Oh no! The fountain is filled with a monstrous jelly, which we can probably take now. It is still even at character level 24, this thing is still dangerous. You can see its odds of hitting us are 85% for 3 to 10 damage. Our odds of hitting it are 65% for 1 to 9 damage, plus 37% chance of 1 to 11 damage if we hit it in the first place. It is 50% resistant to poison. It takes 50% extra damage from electricity. It is 100% immune to acid. It takes 25% more damage from cold. And its damage is acid-based, which means if it hits us for any amount of damage, of course our cloak's going to protect us for a while, but if it hits us for any amount of damage, we have that percent chance of losing an inventory item to acid. Let's kill it while our cloak's still intact. Oh, it hit us now. 9% chance we're going to lose something. Nope. 10% chance we're going to lose something here. But we did not. Fucking look at all these ticks, man. That's a lightning elemental teleporting around, like the same way a, oh fuck, I'm not trying to get you. Let me do a few things here. Let me change this back to don't attack them. These guys can cause a disease. What is it, white rot? They can cause white rot just like that Shroud of Rotter did to us. Let's drop the rum. I should have dropped that. It doesn't matter. Grab this. Non-corrosive concepts. Can learn acid resistance later. Let's get out of the space. Let's learn blur. If we cast this, it's a low power illusion, we will raise our defense by 15 for 60 turns. Disarmed a grease trap. A lot of grease around here. Let's try and open this. 37% chance of success. Oh, we did it. Got 30 gold pieces and a bronze torque. Bronze torque we could sell for 95 plus 50%. Plus more than that because of our bartering. If we can kill this lightning elemental quick, it's greasy. Oh, it's gone. Teleported away. And we want to get around the grease if we can. I also don't want to get hit by this. There we go. Oh, there's a lair here. Oh, smuggler's dead, but we can resurrect that smuggler. Oh, fuck. This guy. Dark Dwarf. He has a 10% chance of laying a cave in any unoccupied square. Let's advance cautiously. There's a cave in. Found an ice pick. It's an improvised weapon. We don't need it. when our secret detection skill increases, it gives us a 25% chance to identify any nearby pit traps, cave-ins, concealed or secret doors, or compartments, or buried objects every turn that we are next to one. So if we're careful, if we pass our turn here a bit, we might find more. There's more. But at the same time, there's one, damn it. We don't want to give this guy a chance to lay more of them. Here. Damn it. That's more than we can carry. Let's drop this off. Where will this go? The barrow. The horrible wights live in their barrow tombs, surrounded by the gold what they were buried with. Frequently you'll find isolated crypts inside, which can be further looted or disturbed to release something disturbing. We do not want to go in there, probably. I don't want to mess with wights. Not to mention the fact that we have the mine track to get off this level. This guy does electrical damage. He's 100% immune to electrical damage. He can teleport 1 in 6 chance every turn, like the Wisp. There's another one out there, goddammit. We're probably not going to be on this level too long, guys. There's laying cave-ins like everywhere. I don't want to dick around here too long. Let's bring this guy down to us if we can. Just stepping up and then passing my turn for a few. See if we find anything. We don't still have any skill points left, do we? No. Again, we did squander... Well, squander's the wrong word. We did spend an awful lot getting our repair skill up to expert, but it will let us keep our armor in play for a while. As long as we find some more light armor before you move too far, because light armor is what we're going to be stuck with the whole game. Alright. Gain 2 skill points here. I think, guys... Oh, class perk improvement. Better safe than sorry 2. I've been forgetting to use this. What kind of an idiot am I, guys? Twice per map. You can left-click this perk to give each booby trap and paper trap on the map a 50% chance of being revealed. It will not reveal pit traps. Let's use it right now. Twice. I can't believe I've been forgetting to do this. Detect 0 booby traps. And detect 0 booby traps. Alright. Mind Warp Trap Kit. We could use some more trap kits, guys. What does it do? A friendly trap causing the next monster to hallucinate for 120 turns. Again, it'd just be a source of... Let's drop the grapes. Let's use the rope of useful items. Got a coil of rope. As long as it remains in our inventory, we can enter and exit chasms without trouble. We already have the spider climb spell, though, don't we? So I guess we're going to drop that in favor of the Mind Warp Trap Kit. I guess let's take this stuff. We haven't been doing this, have we? I'm going to put 10 into Strength. And then I'm going to, or whatever it was into Strength, then I'm going to put Secret Detection all the way to Expert. Have a much easier time. We'll have a 75% chance to detect any pit trap or cave-in or anything in any adjacent square. Or secret door or secret compartment. Whatever else it said. Don't want the Withering Trap Kits. Those are too dangerous for me to use. They drain stats permanently, so if I did screw it up, I'd drain my own stats. Fleet-Footed Ring. What does this do? We have just one ring right now, the Ring of Tithing. Fleet-Footed Ring, our dexterity would act as plus 100% when dealing with pendulums and minecarts. Yes, indeed. We'll take that. Let's use the Inspirational Writings. Gain 224 experience. Let's put on the fleet-footed ring. Okay, we're not going any further that way. At least not right now. I don't remember how we got here. Probably up over here. That's how we're going to get off this map, is via that. We gotta let it go by for now, though. You can see it might be a faster one. It's just a minecart now, not a slow-moving minecart. So it's harder to get into. Instead of being a chance equal to your dexterity, it's your dexterity over 2, or 90, whichever is less. So that should only give us like a 50, 55, 56, 57% chance. But of course we just put on the fleet-footed ring, which doubles our chance. Now you can't have better than a 90% chance, so that's why it's 90. I think ran over one of these guys. Alright, we're going across the grease, I guess. Now we're greasy. He's sliding around for a while. So is this girl. What is she? A Gwillian. 2 to 6 electrical damage when she hits. 10% chance she paralyzes us for 30 turns when she hits. She's a goblinoid. You know what I might do right now? Let's put the, fuck. Let's put this, let's go a little further, closer to them. They're both trying to run away from me, unfortunately. Let's put the Mind Warp Trap kit out if we can. Yep. They slid away. Come on, guys, go in the Mind Warp Trap. Alright, so it's hallucinating. It's going to see things that aren't there right now. I think that just means it moves randomly. I think that's what it actually does. Like it's trying to fight monsters that aren't there. That one got hit by a minecart. Let's just put this out again. Oh, there's only one. It only had one use in it. All right, fine. Let's go fight the William. Just leave the other guy alone. Every time you see the word greasy, it means we're sliding in a random direction. 75% chance after every move we slide in a random direction because we're greasy. There's nothing over here. I don't want to go through the cave-ins, though, so I guess we're going back down through the grease. We have to get rid of the grease on us before we get in that minecart, or we run the risk of sliding out of it, because, of course, after every turn, there's a 75% chance to randomly move. If we randomly move when we're riding in the minecart, we'll move out of it. There you go. Okay. I don't want to eat these mushrooms. Let's just get to this thing. Nothing else we want to do right now. Nothing else here that's like desperate. We don't want to go in the Barrow White's lair. Don't need a heal. We'll cast Spider Climb right before, or anything else we have that has a lasting effect right before we leave the level. That thing's dead from the minecart. Let's ride it right up to the exit, and then we'll cast some spells. Blur and Spider Climb will cast. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's cast Spider Climb. Let's wait one turn. Let's cast Blur. Defense is raised by 15, I think you said. There we go, we're on a new level. Plague. A horrible bout of tsunami fever has swept through this level. The good news is, all the monsters have it. The bad news is, you're probably about to catch it. This one hits a little close to home during COVID, doesn't it? There's a price to be paid for ignoring the gods too long, Zach, Cleric of Vestonis. Let's find out if we got it. Probably. Yep. We caught... Oh, that's the wrong image. There we go, another error to fix. Event. Plague. Tsunami. Wrong image. It should have an image of a little plague thing. We'll fix that between games, guys, or after this game if this is our last round. We'll see. Armor smithing. We created an armor. Oh, good. We created leather armor. Let's grab that. We want to drop some stuff. What? Let's use the robe of useful items. Crafted unholy water. Or found that in a pocket. Causes 10 to 20 damage to any person. Oh, unholy water, not holy water. Okay. You may use the unholy water by left-clicking it. Doing so destroys the unholy water and causes 10 to 20 damage to any person or animal in your square. It's pretty cool, but it's kind of niche. Let's drop it. Let's drop the unknown potion. Let's pick up the leather armor. Reorganize and put it on for 35 extra defense, guys. That helps. Tsunami fever, as long as we have it, our dexterity is halved. I'm trying to avoid combat until we get... Well, let's pick up the unknown potion. What am I doing? We'll probably never gain alchemy skills. We'll probably be unknown the rest of the game, all these things. But who knows? It's Potion of Fortune. For the next 61 turns, you gain a 75% chance to avoid effects which would instantly kill you. Now, we do have those... we do have 2 cracked halos. But say something would happen to instantly kill us, an insta-kill effect. It would first check against the 75%. If this failed, then it would use one of these. We're on a gem mine. Now I miss my... pickaxe. You can see a crocodile, but it's got tsunami fever. That's why that little plague symbol is on it. So its dexterity is halved. Its attack value is halved. Let's check the events, make sure it's all cool. When this event occurred, every monster on the map was infected with a random disease. You were also infected with it unless your disease resistance allowed you to avoid those effects. Check. That worked. Here's a were-rat. Could give us lycanthropy or tsunami fever. We already got tsunami fever. Let's try and kill it now, while we still have the disease. Here comes a lindworm. Has a 15% chance of laying poison gas each turn. All gases have a chance of dissipating after a time. But let's try and kill it. Well, do we want to... Yeah, I guess so. Of course, if it lays it in our square... It did not. Okay. Dead. This is just a Soren. Just a standard... It's a lizard man type monster. No special abilities. Something broke. What did we lose? Our leather cap is broken. Let's mine these out when we see them, because if we have a cave in, it's going to erase our map, so it's better to do it early and lose less map than after you've mapped the whole thing, you know? Another lindworm. We held our breath that time when it laid it on us. Let's come up here. Come on up here. In poison, just so you know what happens in poison gas. Entering the square gives you a 50, or starting your turn in it, gives you a 50% chance of being poisoned with random severity. 33% mildly, 33% standardly, 22% grievously, and 12% critically. Most monsters will be hesitant to enter poison gas squares and suffer the same effects if they do. Oh, that's right, we have the... I forgot we had the frickin'... We can't be poisoned. We can walk right through this, it doesn't matter. Because of our shield. When you see it say held our breath, it means we passed that little 50% check. So we didn't get poisoned, but even if we had, it doesn't matter. We'll always resist it. Another one of these guys. They're were-rat. Let's go across the bridge and get him. Again, while we still have tsunami fever is the best time to do it. He can still cause us lycanthropy, but he can't cause us more tsunami fever. He's trying to get away from us. Or he was. broke something else, man. We need to find ourselves a repair place. Oh, the shield is broken. The all-root hide shield. High power scroll. Scrolls, just like potions, can be cursed. They can be bad, so if you don't know what you're using, odds are it's not going to be. I think it's a 1 in 15 chance, but they can be, so dangerous to mess with them if you don't know what you're doing. You can have a runic lore skill, or some other means of identifying the scroll. We want this, of course. Mage of Potion would have given all our spell points back, but we don't have any missing. You see up here some acid. We do not want to enter that. It can also generate acid vapor next to it. There are also things living in the acid. Here we see a lizard man mutant that lives in the acid. It's acid confined, so it can't come out. But we're not going to go fight it. Likewise, a sewer man lives in the acid, can't come out. Only visible at 1 square distance, yet we're seeing it. Why are we seeing it? That seems to be a bug, guys. I shouldn't be able to see that. Should I? Is there a reason I'm not thinking of that I should be able to see it? I don't think so. Here's a sewer rat. Sludge rat, pardon me. 3% chance causes tsunami fever on hit. 6% chance causes mild poisoning on hit. I think we're going to patch this this video together just like I did the last one. I'm going to patch 2 pieces together. I'm not going to get a chance to test this very often. I should go see why I can see this. Why am I able to see the sewer man when I shouldn't be able to? These guys are not like all like water. The water monsters you can all only see 1 square distance. The sewer man has that special ability. The rest of them don't automatically have that ability. All right, let's go test it. I'll go see what's going on. Let me quit from this. Okay, guys, I am back with version, I don't even know what. Let's find out. What are we back with here? Version 1.00.27. What did I do? Hopefully, we're about to find out. I fixed the sewer man problem. It was being visible when it shouldn't have been. It turns out there's a ton of places in the code where it checks to see if things should be visible. Like, I had it implemented in one spot, which I apparently thought was right at the time. One of the problems, of course, of working on a game across 25, 26 years now, I guess 26 years now, because it started in 95, is that the code just evolves and evolves and evolves. It's now roughly 500,000 lines long. I don't know what the hell's going on in there. I got to reverse engineer every freaking thing I add in. Let's load and find out if that got fixed. There was one other thing I implemented as well, but let's find out if this thing's fixed first. I think it's muted. Give me 1 second, guys. I muted it. Yeah, the sewer men are no longer... Sorry, I had some stuff going in the background that's bugging me, so I muted it. Unmute. Alright, there you go. Yeah, the sewer men are now repaired. The other thing that I fixed, or didn't fix, I told you I was going to add in, we were earlier carrying a mnemonic enhancer. I've long been bothered by the fact that if you had a mnemonic enhancer, it allowed you to learn new spells, but if you dropped the mnemonic enhancer, you didn't lose the new spells you'd learned. I don't believe I've previously implemented this. If so, I just did it twice, and that sucks. But I just made it now. It checks at the start of every one of your turns. If you have more spells than you're allowed to learn, it will delete a random spell. As many random spells as it needs to get you down to your equilibrium. Now, if you have some sort of perk or something that will prevent spell erasure, that will kick in. It will work. But it will keep doing it every turn until it's got you down to your balance. So unless you're 100% proof against having your spells deleted, it's going to catch up to you sooner or later. So hopefully that's a nice little stopgap against it. If you want that mnemonic enhancer, that's cool, but you got to carry it the rest of the game if you want to keep getting its benefits. I wouldn't mind a small health potion, but not at the cost of anything else I'm carrying. We need to find a damned... I hear it. I hear what we need. Anvil, forge. You can see in here there's like an underwater treasure. If we swam out there, we could try and get it. Do we have perfect swimming? Do we? Swimming is advanced. It's not perfect. We won't do it right now, but maybe later we'll swim out there and get it. Alright. Didn't get the gems, but we didn't trigger the cave in. because of our mining skill. 83 gold worth of gems. That's cool. We're getting away from the area that had the anvil we wanted to use, the forge. For fuck's sakes. Of course, it's going to happen sooner or later. We're not a perfect miner. We're just pretty good at it. This is a Lastavian shrine. We can pray here to gain the quest effect, which is for 30 turns we would double all combat experience we gained. But it is a good prayer. It's going to piss off Alumis. Let's not do that right now. She likes us again. Let's keep it that way. I guess she always liked us, but we have faith to spend now. I don't want to squander that. A battle pick. Let's check that out. It is a light axe. It gives us minus 27 to hit, but 1 to 24 damage on a hit, as opposed to plus 15 to hit and 1 to 9 damage. This is 4% nearly broken, so fuck it. Let's grab the battle pick. Let's switch over. Requires 70 strength, I think. Was that right? But we have more than enough. A tabletop is an improvised. You can use a tabletop as like an improvised shield. Oh shit, we're nauseous. You stepped in the stench. While nauseous, you're unable to fight or cast spells. Let's actually dig around in here. Searching the garbage heap, we could find some useful stuff. And obviously there's stench, so we just got nauseous again, but your nausea doesn't like add up. It just takes you to the top level 61 turns. Every time you get nauseous. Come on in. Come on in, bum. As well, there's a chance we'll catch a random disease if we loot around in here, just like when we looted the adventurer's corpse, because you're digging around shit that's unclean. But if it gives us tsunami fever, we've already got it, so now's the time to do it. Yeah, go ahead. Nothing in there. Nothing happened though. We could sleep. We don't want to do that right now. We could sleep in the straw bedding. We gain back 22 health and 48 spell points if we successfully slept. It would take us 30 turns. We'd have to pass our turn doing nothing. And if anything attacked us in that time, it would automatically hit for max damage. But if that didn't happen, we'd regain all that stuff. You can only sleep once per map, though, because, of course, each map is 1 day. How are we doing for... How close are we to getting that next event? 35 days. We've been 9 days since we first talked about that. Oh, an unknown potion. We want that, don't we? Get used to just dropping stuff, but of course we want that. Try and get back our dexterity. That's not the way I wanted to get back my dexterity, but there you go. We temporarily have 81 dexterity. There's a Balorian shrine, an evil shrine. We're not going to pray there. He loves us. We'd have a 100% chance of success. It would instantly kill a random monster on the map. If you pray and fail, he'll kill you, mind you. But we're not doing it anyway because Linus will just get pissed off. And I can kill these guys readily enough on my own. Assuming I can reach them. How the hell am I getting over there? This is a portcullis. If you find a lever, we can raise it, but we don't really need to. We can walk around it. Just cross here. That's probably the portcullis lever. No, it did something else. Maybe it lowered a drawbridge or something. Did something. Can use that altar with no problem because of our incense, not to mention because of our cracked halos, but we don't need the altar. We're in perfect health, or nearly perfect health. I'm not going to waste shit on 3 health. That's just a glowing crystal. Helps light up the area. I don't know what else there is to find here. Let's just close this light for a minute. I'm probably going to wrap up my playthroughs for the day soon. We're going to play for another half hour or so, and then we're going to call it quits for this episode. Definitely getting a lot of bug fixes in before we do a release. I wanted to get at least one release in, guys, this year. Like, the last release was in December, I think, of 2020. So if I don't do this soon, we're not getting a release this entire year, and I'm not cool with that. I've enjoyed... Oh! It happened. There's the fucking freeze. This is really what we're testing for, is can the game freeze? Apparently it can. Let's see what it's doing. Let's check this. Oh, wait. Come here. Can you read that? I can't read what it says because it's behind all this shit. If we could read that... We'd find out what it's like. This is telling us what it is. All right, guys. So good news and bad news. Good news. Well, twofold. Twofold good news is. One, as far as I know, I fixed that little minor glitch where the pendulum blade graphic showed when the plague event occurred. So hopefully it'll show a disease icon now. I won't know that, of course, until it happens. Other good news, of course, is that we do have an autosave feature. The game saves frequently, so we haven't really lost anything. In terms of if this happens to you and you're playing, you just reboot it and you're back. You might lose a few turns. It saves for me every 30 turns, although that is adjustable. If you want to save every turn, you can make it save every turn. I just feel like that'd be overkill. So we haven't really lost anything. I was not able to figure out precisely what was happening with that error. It did say something about Yorick's dimension hopping trunk. I think that is nothing to do with what's going on. I think that was just coincidentally a message it had printed earlier, and it hadn't printed anything since. We do know, in watching the video back, it happened when I was auto-walking. So what I have done is gone into the auto-walk code and put in a bunch of print statements so that if it happens again, we'll know exactly, well, not exactly where, but we'll be able to narrow down where in the auto-walk it's happening, if it's happening in the auto-walk. That at least will help us the next time this happens track it closer. It's probably going to have to happen several more times before I actually narrow down what is exactly happening. But hey, we're on the right track anyway. The last thing that is good is that it doesn't happen again. I did fire it up. I backed up my save and just fired it up and tested it. And it's not like an automatically happening thing every time. So, I don't know, man. Let's resume the game for now. And we'll keep our eye open for other errors to fix before we release. If worse comes worse, I'll still release even with this error in it, because the error probably exists in earlier versions, to be honest. It's just so infrequent you can't track that, hey, this is what's happening. Should I go for this? We got good swimming, man. Let's go get this. Let's go get this treasure. Dive for the treasure. Yeah, we take 10 damage diving down. 3 gold pieces. That was worth it. I'll keep auto-walking as frequently as possible in the hopes that I can make it happen again. Read the warning. But let's get to the repair thing first. That's just because we saw that guy. Alright, we're across. What is this? Low power scroll. Let's get our stuff repaired. Our chance of success at this forge is 90%. Is that what it should be? We have expert repair. Yes, 25% with no training, 50% with basic repair. Let me help my cat out for 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Yes, 50% if you have basic repair, 70% if you have advanced repair, 90% if you have expert repair. So let's go ahead and do this. Yes, let's use the forge. Let's fix our Owlroot hide shield first, then our leather cap, then our Owlroot hide shield again, then our leather cap again. Now let's look and see what's most damaged. We'll repair in that order. There we go. That is why, again, we spent 9 skill points to get that repair skill up. But there you go. It's going to serve us well, given we can't. It'll be harder for us to find good armor deeper down. I'm going to grab this anyway. Yeah. Nothing else up here. Let's get off this level before it collapses around us. Where the hell's the stairs? Let's just auto walk right over there. We can't, of course, because there's stuff in the way that's dangerous, so let's auto-walk to here. Venting. The heavy scent of chlorine fills your nostrils. There is a surge of poison gas building below the floors of this level. It could burst forth at any time. Your safest bet might be to get far away from here, now. Poison gas fissures will continue to appear as long as you remain on this level. And that is, what, 1 every 30 turns? Or, oh, that's plague. Venting, yeah, 1 in 30 chance every turn that a new poison gas vent erupts. Ugh. Alright, let's just get out of here. Raging fires, that's a fire that's going to spread. It's currently over here. It's by our thing. Let's just go like this. Here we go. You see it spread while we were coming, but not enough to get us. Let's get out of here. Let's cast some spells, I guess, actually. Let's cast Light Healing a lot. Let me get the light here. I'm going to go for another 25 minutes, then I got to get going. I got some errands to do today. I've recorded a few episodes today and fixed a lot of errors. I feel a little down, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm disappointed to find that error exists, but then again, I knew it existed. I hadn't done anything to fix it before. I just knew it didn't happen very often. It still doesn't happen very often, so I don't know why I'm surprised. How are we doing here? Let's cast Blur. And Spider Climb. Go down the stairs. Alright, here we are on Dungeon Level 11. Xaskazien exists on Dungeon Level 30, so we're getting there. A lit stained glass window. The square is impassable to you and most monsters. It illuminates everything up to 1 square distant. Standing adjacent to the lit stained glass window will give you the option of meditating at once, with a % chance of success equal to the relationship with your deity, or the average of all deities if you're agnostic. Success will gain you 1 to 100 faith points, so this amount will be further modified by that relationship. Our chance is 91%. Let's go ahead and do it. Got 22 faith points out of that. We have yet to use a single miracle, guys. What do we have for the record? We're worshipping a Loomis. A Lumen Ritual. This miracle grants you 1 to 10 times dungeon level gold pieces and 1 to 10 times dungeon level gems. Ambuscade. We saw this before. You cast it in an empty space. It sets a trap that does 3 to 9 magic damage to the next monster to enter. Caprice. This miracle will lower the attack or defense of the monster you are fighting by 10, or else its speed by 1. Which attribute is affected is determined randomly. Destiny. This miracle grants you a 50% chance to return to life on the temple with 1/2 max health if you are killed in the next 30 turns. I kind of want to save a lot of my miracle points for that, like just before it's, if it looks like I'm going to die, I can pull that out of my pocket and at least have a 50-50 chance of continuing the game. Fate. This miracle has a 50% chance of killing the monster you're fighting. It has an equal chance of killing you instead. It will have no effect on Xaskazien. Gambling with a goddess. This miracle grants a 50% chance that you receive an amount of gems equal to the sum of your current gold and gems, but an equal chance instead that your gold and gems are each reduced to 0 instead. So it's like a 50-50 gambling, but we're not going to use that very often. We got the Wheel of Fortune going for us, and we're better at that. Fortune Smiles. This miracle gives you a 75% chance to avoid any insta-kill effects for the next 30 turns. If it looks like we're going to face something like that, of course we can always do that. Instant Karma. This miracle causes any monster who damages you in combat to receive an equal amount of magic damage for the next 30 turns. That's kind of neat, actually. Every time they hurt us, they take the same amount of damage. Luck in Battle. This miracle increases your likelihood of distance strike for the next 30 turns by 33%. It can be compounded with a mirror image effect. Too bad we don't have mirror image anymore. This miracle gives you a second chance to hit. The second chance. Each time you miss in combat for the next 30 turns. That's pretty neat. A shower of gold, 1 to 50 gold pieces. Unpredictable outcome. Either you are teleported to random empty space or the monster you're fighting is. Let's kill this guy to get even more faith, although we only have a 10% chance to hit him with our current dexterity. Let's try and get healed before we do that. A cultist ring. What does that do? Oh, this guy's dead. Okay. What's this do? Up to +4 faith from kills. It says up to because, of course, it's mitigated by, your faith gain. That'd be pretty good, man. I think it's better for me than the fleet-footed ring. Let's go to the cultist ring instead. Oops. Get the ring of tithing. That's another reason we got so much out of that, that amazing deal we got where we leveled everything up, because we got 10% extra from everything we dropped off the temple as well, on top of everything else. It was just a perfect storm of awesomeness. Can't hurt us yet. Not with our Cloak of Protection. How many more rounds do we get protection from that? Cloak of Protection. 6 more charges. 6 more turns we get hit and we take no damage. Anti-magic glyph, let's leave it in place for now. I'm not keen enough on my spells that I don't want to risk monsters hurting me. This is a holy brazier. If we stepped on it, we could make a choice to use it or not. If we used it, we gain unmodified faith equal to our relationship with our deity. That'd be 91. Or we take 1 to the dungeon level and fire damage, or nothing happens. Let's do that. We take 8 damage. We've been found unworthy. This is a shade, only visible from 1 adjacent square. Diabolic Spirit Undead. Again, it's very hard to hit for us right now until we get our Surveilleur. Until we get our dexterity back. Let's drop the leather cap, which gave us 10 defense, and take the Surveilleur. Oh, we can't, can we? Yeah, it's still light helmet. Gives us 16 defense. Let's wear that instead. It's one of the best armors we're going to find for ourselves. Flame Trap Kit. How's our trap setting skill, man? It's advanced. Let's go ahead and try this. Let's drop the uncooked beef for a minute. Grab the Flame Trap Kit. Alright, let's drop it right here. Oh, there's a typo in the friendly flame trap kit. Another freaking error to fix, guys. Yes. Text overwrite query flame trap friendly flame trap. I will get that between games, guys. Bit by bit, the game gets better. Although I'm ashamed that there was this many errors to begin with. There you go. So he sprung. He took 3 damage is all. Didn't do much to him. He was taking more. While he stands there. Let's try it again on him. Oh, I triggered it on myself. I took 12 damage. Damn it. He's waiting for the smoke to clear before he comes for me. Haha. Now he's choking in it. Let's get this guy in a flame trap kit. It worked. Although I'm standing in it when he set it off. I was dumb of me. We killed it. Let's try and get this guy, too. Let's not stand next to him when we do it. Did 35 damage to him and killed him. Killed him outright, guys. These traps are working out okay for us now. This guy's kind of trapped between the smoke, and he doesn't want to go in the smoke to get smoke inhalation. There, he died. Died of smoke inhalation. But it was smoke that we created, therefore we get credited for it. Passion fruit. Let's eat that. It'll regain us 38 to 76 faith and 8 to 25 spell points. Didn't need the spell points, but whatever. Let's take the faith. We got 184 faith, guys. We almost have enough to cast our best miracle if we want it. I haven't dropped the gold off of the temple yet because I'm hoping we'll meet a merchant that we can spend stuff on. I don't want to be empty-handed if we do. Let's keep trying. Nah, not here, though. I don't want to keep, I don't want to cloud this place up with smoke. It's so hard to get around things. Let's try and drive him out. He's running from us. Let's just stay here and try and drive him forward. No. So much for that idea. We're not going back down there, so let's put this right here. Good. There we go. He's not dead, but he got hurt. He'll die this turn, though, probably. There you go. Heavy spear trap kit. That's good to have, too. Yep. Let's drink the small health potion. Before we do anything else, let's use the robe of useful items. Anti-venom. It could cure us of poison. Good to have on hand, but I'll be honest, I want this more. This thing has 4 uses. If a monster steps on it, it'll take 14 to 68 physical damage. Of course, if we trigger it on ourselves, we'll take the same, so let's be a little careful with this. Maybe we won't use it until we have expert trap setting. With a current trap setting skill, we get, what, 75% chance to set it? 85%. The next level we'll get 100%, so we'll get it to the next level. With the next level up, we'll do that. We're almost there. Then we don't have to worry about triggering it ourselves. Let's take the gems out of this thing's eyes. Disarmed a paralysis trap, that's cool. Uncooked beef. A contact poison trap kit. Man, there's some good shit here. These are all so useful to us, but everything else is so useful to us too. Can we really afford... Let's try and get rid of the last flame trap kit if we can, and we'll come back and get that thing. Is there any other monster out here? I should be using my auto walk, shouldn't I? So we can catch that assuming that was caused by auto walk. And it did happen during auto walk. Assuming that's true, if I keep doing it, I'll be able to figure out what's causing it. I think everything's dead, unfortunately. Let's start dropping off gold. There we go. Longevity 2, 66% chance to avoid max health drain. And if we do lose any, we lose 66% less. I'm gonna put it into dexterity for now, whatever. Oh, of course we can't take the next level because our fucking dexterity's lowered. Oh well. Let's just hold on to it for now then. Let's go destroy this so we have access to our spells if we need them. I don't know what we could possibly need, but if we do, we'll have it. This is a stone sarcophagus. It's like a coffin, but it has better treasure in it, and it can't be trapped, but it has more of a chance of having an undead monster in it, and it requires a feat of strength to open it. It's too heavy for us. What's in here? Mid-power scroll, don't need it. We did find beef, didn't we? Let's drop something right here. Go get the beef. I guess we don't really need it right now, do we? Let's cook it anyway. And drop it. Take the heavy spear trap back. Freeze trap kit. There's a lot of good fucking traps, isn't there? 3 uses in this. If it works, it would freeze the monster for 1 to 30 turns. While frozen, it can't move, and it'll take freeze damage, possibly every turn. Witch Doctor's Ring. Plus 5 experience for spell kills. We don't need that. We're not doing any spell kills, really. Health potion is too good to pass up. Drop the unjamming key. Take the health potion. Turban. How to make a rug, volume 2. We need that. That's hunting skill to the advanced level. As long as we know it to the basic level, which we do. So let's drop the bronze torque. Let's take how to make a rug, volume 2. Let's learn advanced hunting. And let's check out what they gave us. Advanced hunting also gives us a 20% chance to have our health restored to max every time we kill an animal. Note, that's not any monster, it's just an animal type monster. We can't do that, of course, I forgot. As you can see, it's a lot slower going up levels now because we went up so many. And the experience gain on these levels is not massive. Rondash. That is a light shield. Requires 80 strength. It's at 86% conditioning. Has base defense 24. But I'm not dropping this, man. That thing has better defense, but this thing gives us 100% poison resistance. Ain't no way I'm dropping this the rest of the game. It's too valuable. Let us do this, however. Drop, 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 drop. Oh, shit. Get the anti-venom. Get the Rondash. Contact poison trap kit. The freeze trap kit. Let's go drop this stuff all on here. So I'll come back later if we need it, hopefully. Pick up what we dropped. Alright, let's get out of here. Unlike the dragon horde we saw earlier, this is just a slumbering dragon. A, it's not sleeping as deeply as that other one, and B, it's not on top of a big pile of treasure, so there's no reason to disturb it. Let's do one more level, guys, and then we'll call it a day. We don't need to cast much. We might as well cast Blur. And we might as well cast Spider Climb. And let's go. If we've been finding unknown potions and dropping them, I'm sorry I've been forgetting. Another Surveillier. Oh, this is not a freeze. This is that weird thing that pulls me out of the game for a moment. No reason for it that I can find. I don't know what that is. Again, I assume it's something to do with... It only happens once per game, right? I have no idea what that is. Fuck this thing. A Lamia. 50% chance it drains 1 to 8 intelligence on a hit. We do not want to mess with that. Here's my best chance to deal with it I can think of. Just go here. Oh, is it fast? Fuck, never mind. How are we going to deal with this? If it wasn't fast, I was going to step here and trap it with an Inscribed Warb spell, but that's not going to help us. I should have put out a trap. Let's do this. Let's do... Unpredictable outcome. Alright, teleported us, so we're away from it. If it's coming towards us again, we'll drop a trap in its path. Dalarithium Medallion, we don't need that. I should be depositing these until I know better if there's a... You know, a huge health potion, man. Fuck. If there's a... God, we gotta learn this too. What does this give us? Book of Riddles again. Let's leave the huge health... Well, no, let's drop the health potion in exchange for the huge health potion for now. And we'll try to remember to come back for it. With my memory, you know that's a fucking coin toss. This thing can cause fragilitis. Everything we're meeting is fucking deadly to us right now until we get our dexterity back. It's running. Here comes this thing. It's running too. Traveling cloak don't need. A Guizarm of Backbiting. Let's take a look at it. Or the Guizarm. It is one-handed. It's only a 4% condition. It'd be nice, man. Plus 24 to hit. Does 1 to 13 damage, but it does plus 50% damage the first time you encounter each enemy. So the very first round of combat against any enemy, if you hit it, does 50% extra damage. But unfortunately, it's almost broken too. Let's leave it for now. Let's try and find this guy. He's coming towards us. Let's do this. Let's start dropping our traps. The last of the flame trap kits. Let's wait right here. Unfortunately, it ran. Like, we're so powerful that things are afraid of us. What does Cloak of Camouflage do? As long as the Cloak of Camouflage remains in your inventory and your magic enemy skills, at least basic, the range at which monsters can see you is reduced by 3 squares. That is awesome, but I'm not going to carry it for long. I'm probably going to take the health potion instead. We heard it, we didn't kill it. Let's try the heavy spear trap kit and hope to God this didn't hurt us. It got us. It must have run. I don't know where the hell it else went. I can hear it. I don't want to lose it. Like, I want to... No, I don't like it being that close to me. I don't think we have open locks anymore, do we? No. Can't get in that desk yet unless we learn lockpicking skill. Boiled leather armor is even better than our leather armor. Base defense 40. This is the best armor I think we're going to find, period, that we'll be allowed to use. I think boiled leather is the heaviest light armor there is. Here that thing comes again. Let's try it. Killed it. Boom. I'm afraid to use it for these guys. It does a lot of damage, right? It does up to 68. Of course, that won't kill me outright. Yeah, I'll use it against this guy, because he's got the distance strike and shit going for him. Damn, you come back here. Alright, let's use that on this guy, too. Give us more space to pick stuff up. Uncooked mystery meat. You don't know what you're going to get when you cook that. Come on. Unlike the flame trap, there's no reason to worry about it stepping in our square. When it stepped in our square with the flame trap, it created flame in our square, which burned us. This doesn't create anything, it just hurts the monster. So even if it just stepped on it, so it wouldn't matter. There we go. We have space to go get that health potion again. Let's go get it. Can't get through there unless we find the lever. Hey, an armor merchant. That's what he's got.
Would you like to buy some armor?
Yes, I would. Raw and dash of the archer, slightly better than our, no, not using the shield. A nature, we can't use this, medium helmet. Too bad, plus 30 defense against animals, 25% chance to avoid instant death effects, and it's good 20 defense. This is the same thing we already got. That was a chunky Surveyor. It's just got plus 10 defense to it, so of course we want that.
Excellent choice.
Let's drop our current Surveyor and pick up the chunky Surveyor, which has 26 defense instead of the 16 defense. That's alright. Here's that lever, probably. Alright, what's down here? Nothing. I keep auto-walking, guys, in the hopes that... deliberately hoping to trigger that trap as soon as possible. Oh, fuck. This guy can cause weakness for 30 turns if he hits us. That would make us drop a lot of shit. We don't have any more traps to put out either, unfortunately. Nothing I can do. He's also fast. I would cast Blur, but he's already got a 10% chance to hit us. It's not going to help. Although if he lowers our strength and we have to take off all our armor, then maybe it'd be worth doing then. Alright, he ran from us, so stay away from him. We do not want to pray to him. He'd grant us our wish right off the bat. It'd be 3 extra attribute points in every single attribute, but that's the absolute worst thing you can do to Fendelin is she hates him. Because she's, of course, about chaos and whim, and he's about balance. Where's the temple? This thing's even worse, man. We can't take it at all. We really have to get our fucking dexterity back. Boots of speed, no. Cabbage. Might as well eat it. Faith gain 20 to 40. Health gain 4 to 18. Take it. We could put a bunch of ambuscades out to kill some of these guys, you know? Let's just drink that right away. If we get our dexterity back, this becomes a non-issue. Nope. Potion of worm control. If there had been a worm in our square when we did that, we'd have gained control of it. Worm like a dragon or a serpent or any kind of lizardy monster. Any sort of reptile is usually a worm. Sometimes it's a worm slash animal, like in the case of a serpent or a crocodile. I don't want to mess with any of these things. Not right now, anyway. I don't know, guys. Running out of things. This is an acid-filled pit. Let's not mess with it. Our ray thick and drain our experience. Let's not fuck with it either. There's a lot of bad shit out here. They can also go through walls. Fortunately, we're so powerful that most monsters are running from us, because we outclass them by such a large degree. They're afraid of us. There's nothing else to find here, so either we fight these monsters, or we move the fuck on. We don't have any spells that are going to help us deal with them. We could use up some of our, you know, these things. Ambuscades do 3 to 9 damage a piece, but if you only get 10 of those out, it's not worth it. That's a pretty good spell early on, but not necessarily late in the game. I ain't seeing nothing else to do. So let's take it on out of here. This guy can also drain our intelligence, but he's not fast. Oh, shit. Didn't get us, though. Let's just get out of here before it's too late. Let's cast Light Healing. Yes. Swarming bats. Bats are common enough throughout the caverns, but here they are looping and swarming in unpredictable patterns, and even the most stalwart will be disconcerted by 1,000 dive-bombing rodents. I'm slurring my speech again. As long as you remain on this level, there's a 1 in 6 chance each turn that they will force you in a random direction. We did create something. Studded leather armor, but that's too heavy for us. Yeah, we can never wear that. The stuff we create now will probably be useless to us. So there you saw the bats affected us. It probably tried to push us south. That's why we didn't go anywhere. So every turn, there's a 1 in 6 chance we're going to get shoved in a random direction. We know what all this stuff is. We're going to call it right here, guys, for the day. I got some errands to run. But I'll be back tomorrow to keep playing this, and hopefully we'll track down, more errors before we release this game to the public again. Like I said, I want one release out this year. The good news is we've fixed a lot. It'll be better than it was. Still that one glaring error we got to try and track down. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yes. Pardon me. Stop recording.